Is it on? Am I good?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I do believe that black lives do matter, but this is not the way to go about it, And I'm pretty sure before smartphones came out, like police brutality has been the same, but all this is doing is dividing people. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I don't know, because it's just gonna like start a race war, and it's not helping anybody. You know what I mean?
What do you think can be done differently?
One more time?
What do you think can be done differently?
Yeah, I don't know, but like this whole rioting in the street thing, it needs to be ignored, because it's not. This police brutality is not as big as you think. Like it's only I hear it's only about like 0.4%. It's less than 0.5% of it happening to anybody.
So are you saying that you don't believe that the tensions are the same here in Portland that they are in other cities in the country?
What do you mean?
Are you saying that the tensions between African American people and police officers is different, is less so here than in other cities across the country?
Yeah, they are less here. But what I'm saying is like as a whole, like this whole country, I mean, it is true that like black guys are kind of singled out by police because American subculture make us, mostly criminals and a lot of us criminals and sort of violent people. But it's definitely not as bad as you think, because like black on black, black people kill black people a lot more than police kill black people. But like nobody's writing over that stuff. You know what I mean?
Why do you think that is?
It's to get people upset, In my personal opinion, I think Obama is looking to cause civil unrest to declare martial law and get himself a third term in the White House.
Yeah. And what's your name, sir?
Oni.
What is it?
Oni.
O-N...
O-N-I.
O-N-I. And what's your last name?
Hall. H-A-L-L.
And where are you from?
New York.
New York. What are you doing here in Portland? Just hanging out, or?
Yeah, I live up here now. I just wanted a better quality of life, And I've seen, I'm from a pretty bad neighborhood in New York, and I've seen way more violence than this. But when it's black on black, which is what it was, a lot of black on black violence that, we had to like freaking move away from, but nobody's protesting over that stuff. But now when, every now and again a cop killed a black dude, this stuff happens all over the country. It's not worth it, It's like we're not getting anywhere fixing this. Because like I guess maybe 2% less of black people will stop getting killed, but you still got like the Bloods and the Crips out there and all these other gang members, still killing us. Okay. Still having us killing each other and stuff like all these drug dealers out there.
What do you think about the protests and how it's been going now?
Right now, it's not that bad. I mean, well, they could be doing better. If they want to sit there and like yell on a sidewalk, they can do that. But blocking out traffic is kind of unnecessary, in my opinion. You just putting yourself in danger. If they want to like protest, then to help everybody that they just did it safely.
Did you see any of the protests down on Commercial Street?
No, actually I didn't. Okay. I just got here like 10 minutes ago.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Thanks for your time, Oni.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
No problem. Yeah, how you doing?
So you just heard from a man named Oni who mostly was talking about how he feels. He's originally from New York, is what he tells us, and he feels that the tensions between police officers and African American people is less so here in Portland than it is in other cities and states across the country. Again, that's one man's opinion from who's visiting Maine for the time being. Interesting feedback to hear amongst a lot of protesters who have obviously talked about the tensions that they believe exist between police and African American people. There are more police cars coming now. There is at least one police car that we see now. No. 11:19 is our next cut in. Right now it's 11:15. Oh yeah. You can see right now, actually up at the top there, the top of the steps, there are police officers standing and overlooking this protest right now. What TV do you have, Devin? It's my headphones, so yeah. I'll let you know, yeah. Where do you want to be? Right here? Be close to a cop car or anything? How are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
Blocked off the roads.
Huh?
Blocking the roads.
Okay. So I guess we're live on Facebook right now. One thing we do want to tell you, one thing that we've noticed, we're on Middle Street right now in front of the Portland Police Department. Police have blocked off the traffic at Franklin Arterial at one end, and then on the other end, down there at Market Street, they've also blocked off the traffic. But you can see right now, up there at the top of the stairs, there are two police officers who appear to be kind of overlooking this protest that's happening right now in the street. I think she said 30. We'll go over here and shoot this way, or let's go across the street. We went to commercial. We've got another hit coming up after the commercial break. We're in commercial right now. Do you want me to come this way a little bit so you can see it? Okay. Oh, they're going back to Commercial Street? Come to us. Come to us. Yeah, okay, we're on Middle Street. Well, Caroline, what we're seeing right now is protesters have kind of moved their protest, as we mentioned, up from Commercial Street to the front doors of the Portland Police Department. What you can see is people holding a banner that says Black Lives Matter. The chants for Black Lives Matter have gotten louder. Police have actually blocked off the street on Middle Street from Franklin Arterial on one side all the way to Market Street on the opposite side.
Black Lives Matter!
And what we're seeing right now is up at the top of the steps there are a number of police officers who seem to be overlooking the protest. The chants have gotten louder on and off kind of since we've been here. They got up on their own. There was no police involvement. There actually has not been any type of interaction between these protesters and police since what we saw on Commercial Street about a half an hour ago. All we're seeing now is protesters standing on the sidewalk, they're chanting, and the only presence that we really see is obviously the cars blocking the traffic on either side of the road and those that were standing up at the top of the steps. But other than that, there has been very limited, almost no police interaction other than the ones I just described. The cars blocking the traffic and the officers up there, they seem to be letting the protesters kind of handle things on their own. Like you asked if they had gotten up on their own. They did. They got up out of the road on their own. There's no traffic right now, obviously, but that's because the police cars are blocking that traffic from going through. What's that?
We're still up?
I don't know. Are we still on Facebook or what? We're not. We're done with our hit, but
Redding's like, we should keep going past 11:35 if necessary. He just texted me.
okay. Has he been?
He's all.
Okay.
He's watching it all.
Jeff says we're still on Facebook. So for those of us who for those of you who are listening on Facebook right now, the chants have become, how many more? Who is next? How many more? Who is next? And so again, what you're kind of seeing right now is what we described earlier. These protesters haven't seemed to move too much. They've been standing on the sidewalk. Police who are standing up there have just kind of been watching the scene. There hasn't really been any police interaction with these protesters since what we saw on Commercial Street a while ago. The only real interaction is that police have blocked off Middle Street between Franklin and Market Street, but they have not come into contact with the protesters the way they did on Commercial Street. Not really sure what she's yelling about.
But we're standing here with no problem.
Well, the traffic's blocked.
I know.
Hi.
Selfie. Yelling selfie.
Where's Ken Tompkins right now?
Like that, which is my crush.
Black Lives Matter selfie.
So, this is on. Hold on. Do you want me to give this back to you, Devin? Would that be, or do you want me to hold on to it? I'll hold it just in case. that were arrested earlier tonight on Commercial Street. This is where the protest has kind of stayed for a little while now, right at the front of the Portland Police Headquarters. Caroline, back to you.
All right, Chris Costa reporting live. We're going to be continuing to follow this story live all night long on our Facebook Live on our Facebook page, as well as on our websites and our mobile apps. That's it for News Center at 11. Have a great night, everybody.
Let's see who's down there. All right, let's go. Go!
about it?
I was just curious.
It's in there, in my bag in there.
This one or is it this one? Here, Devin, just don't shoot me for 1 minute. And then they'll tell us if it's me or that, right? Yeah, it's process of elimination. Put me in front of one camera. I can't be ready if I don't know which one they're talking about. And this is for Facebook, correct? Teddy? For Facebook? Okay.
Do we not have ID for Facebook?
Not important. Will they tell me when to go? Or... Yeah, I can hear you. K-Rex, what did they just do? Can't hear anything from them. They were a minute ago, but not anymore. $55. Okay. Rachel, is this a live cut-in for TV or is this only for Facebook? Okay.
Stand by.
Police station, and that's where we find News Center's Chris Costa, who has been following this protest all night long for us. Chris, what can you tell us about what's been happening this evening?
Well, Caroline, as of right now, here's what's been happening. Protesters have been standing right at the front steps of the Portland Police Department, and they've been saying no justice, no peace, Black Lives Matter, a number of different chants. But as of right now, these number of protesters that have been standing here has appeared to thin out at least a little bit. Here's what happened earlier tonight. It started at Lincoln Park around 6 o'clock this evening. People gathered there in order to speak and talk about this movement, and then at 7 o'clock, they mobilized. They walked all together from Lincoln Park, which is right next to the Cumberland County Courthouse, and walked straight down Pearl Street until they got to Commercial Street. That's where they proceeded to protest and block off Commercial Street from regular traffic. Many of them stood in the middle of the road holding banners and chanting. Some of them at one point stood in a circle holding hands, knowing that there was a possibility that they would be arrested. And for the most part, this protest has been peaceful, but there was at one point that we did notice the first time that we saw any type of real physical force or any type of physical interaction between protesters and police. And that was when a car tried to make a turn out of one of the driveways and turn onto Commercial Street. Excuse us for that. The car tried to turn onto Commercial Street, and that's when protesters actually put their hands on the hood of the car and started trying to push the car back. Then police stepped in and removed some of those people. They did physically remove some of those people from touching the front of that car, and they moved them to the sidewalk. Again, that was the first time we had seen any real physical interaction between police and protesters. From there, it elevated slightly. It then became a situation where protesters were again standing in the middle of the road, continuing to chant. Police came, formed a circle around the protesters, and then a number of officers wearing yellow jackets did move in. They arrested a number of the protesters. They arrested the 4 or 5 people as part of the PRJC, the Portland Racial Justice Congress. They put them into one of the police wagons. They also arrested a number of the other people that were standing in that circle around those organizers in the middle of Commercial Street. At one point, police did make a physical barricade with a line of officers in front of that police wagon as they took more and more people into custody. We counted somewhere in the neighborhood of about 12 people that they took into custody. There was some physical interaction between the officers and the protesters. The protesters at one point were standing about a foot away from many of the police officers. Then, after they had arrested, again, about 12 people, the lines shifted and the police barricade went from the middle of the street, literally crossing the street, to parallel to the sidewalk. It was forcing and ordering, it was not forcing, but they were ordering the protesters to be on the sidewalk. If they did not go, they would be arrested. They did move many of those protesters back to the sidewalk, and then that's where police took off. They took the people that they had arrested, and all of the cars that were on the scene left. Then that's when the protest sort of reignited, if you will. They carried this same banner that you see behind me. They brought it out into the middle of Commercial Street, which had just become clear literally moments ago. They stood out there for a while, walked up Commercial Street towards Market Street, took a right on Market Street, and then a right on Middle Street, and walked right here to the front of the Portland Police Headquarters. And they asked, "Where's the chief? Where's the chief?" The chief was actually out at the protest on Commercial Street earlier tonight when he was instructing his officers what to do. At many times when he was talking to his barricaded police officers, he said, "Hold the line." This was one of the big demands that this group had been calling for. They had asked the Portland police chief to come out and acknowledge that there was a nationwide problem between police officers and people of color. That was one of the demands that this group, the PRJC, released in a statement earlier today. They also wanted the police chief to come out and make a commitment that the officers would talk to the people in the communities that they patrol about the situations, the officer-involved shootings that had happened in Louisiana and Minnesota, in order to sort of assuage the people's fears and let them know that it would not happen here in Portland. The third demand that they asked for is they wanted the police to wear body cameras. That was one thing we did also see during the protest on Commercial Street. There was a police officer who was holding a camera who appeared to be documenting and recording many of the interactions between the protesters and the police officers. But now they've come here to the front steps of the Portland Police Department, and we're just seeing sort of, I wouldn't call it the tail end of the protest by any means, but like I said, this group has thinned out a little bit since it was many hours ago. That's kind of the timeline of things as it goes right now, but these protesters say they do plan to go all night. The police chief and actually the organizers were people that we got a chance to speak to earlier today. Here's some of what they had to say about this situation.
You know, black people kill black people a lot more than police kill black people, but like nobody's fighting over that stuff.
And where are you from?
New York.
New York. What are you doing here in Portland? Just hanging out, or?
Yeah, I live up here now. I just wanted a better quality of life, you know. And I've seen, you know, I'm from a pretty bad neighborhood in New York, and I've seen way more violence than this.
What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. My friends are behind bars.
So the man that you just heard from was a man named Oni. He's from New York, and he lives in Maine now. One thing that he told us when we were speaking with him moments ago was that he feels that the tensions between police officers and people of color here in Maine, he said in his words that it's actually less intense than in other cities and states across the country. Those were some of the things that he said regarding the relationship between the people here, the people of color, and the police officers. So that's kind of the most up-to-date information we have as of right now. And again, these protesters do plan to be out here all night.
Chris, I know police were on the scene, as you said, for a while on Commercial Street. Where are the police officers right now? Are they inside the Portland Police Department? I saw that some of them may have been blocking off the road there where you're standing. Where are the police officers right now?
Yes, Caroline, that's right. There is one police car that's down at the corner of Middle Street and Franklin Street. It's blocking traffic from that direction. And then if we turn to the other side, what you'll see is there's a police car up at Market Street that's blocking the traffic from coming down Middle Street as well. The only other type of police presence that we have seen here tonight since they came to the Portland Police Headquarters was there were a few officers that were standing up here at the top of the steps, seeming to kind of overlook this protest, just looking down and observing. A couple of the protesters did walk up at one point and try to communicate with some of the officers, but it did not last very long. The police officers appear to have walked away. We haven't seen any other officers out here present in this general vicinity since that interaction between some of the protesters and the police moments ago. But again, the only other ones we're seeing are the officers down that way blocking off traffic, and then the officers on the other side, and that side that you're seeing right now is Franklin Street. So you asked about the police presence. Right now, that's all that we're seeing for police officers.
Also, earlier tonight, Chris, I know that Chief Michael Sawchuk...
Caroline, actually, I don't know if you can hear, but it appears that for the time being, the chants have stopped, and some of the protesters are actually sitting down on the ground. And I'm sorry to have cut you off. You can go ahead now.
No, that's okay. I want to know what's going on. I was just saying earlier today, I believe Chief Sawchuk also addressed the media before this protest was taking place. He had seen some of those demands of the protesters. What was his reaction to what they were asking for at that time?
Well, what he said earlier today in a press conference when he had heard about the demands that this group had, he came forward and he said, yes, all lives matter. He actually did acknowledge some of the demands that these people had, that this group, the PRJC, had asked about. We also asked him about the body cameras that the PRJC had written in their list of demands. He said that as of right now, they're still talking about the use of body cameras to document the interactions between police and the public. There are no final plans as of right now to actually use any body cameras. But he did again. He did again say that there is a problem right now between police officers and the public across the nation right now. Here's how he said it.
Is angered and frustrated and outraged with some of the things that they see out there. And they should be. And as I stated Tuesday night, there's a lot more questions out there than there are answers. And when I see various videos, and it may not be Minnesota or Louisiana, I have questions. I want to know how it happened. Because internally we're having conversations to make sure these things don't happen here.
It has nothing to do with the fact that we do not trust you in any way. You have not given us anything for us to basically sit there and say, yes, thank you, police department, for coming out to these communities where there are predominantly black people and speaking to us about these things that are actually happening on the world and affirming to us that it will not happen here.
So the two people that that girl that you just heard from, her name is Mariana Angelo. She's one of the organizers of the PRJC. She was one of the protesters who was arrested earlier tonight. And one thing that the protesters were also calling for in their list of demands was that they wanted to have more oversight over police policy. The police chief, Mike Sawchuk, actually said in his press conference today that there is a citizen police review subcommittee. He says it's been in existence for about 15 years, and he encourages anybody who would like to have some input on what the police do to attend that committee.
All right. Thank you very much, Chris. Can you tell us right now, I know we've been keeping you busy talking here, so you may not actually have a sense, but what are the protesters trying to do as they're sitting in front of the police station? I know earlier some of them were asking to get arrested. Are these protesters simply sitting in front of the police station? Are they saying anything else at this time?
Right now, I wish I could answer that question for you. I don't really have a good answer. It does appear that they are just kind of sitting out here right now. Many of them are eating and drinking since they have been protesting since about 6 or 7 o'clock this evening. That put it at about 5 or 6 hours worth of protests. They are just kind of sitting down right now. There were 1 or 2 people who tried to go into the lobby of the police department, but the people who are sitting out here right now know. There were chants earlier down on Commercial Street, arrest us too, but we haven't heard that here from these protesters sitting in front of the police headquarters.
All right, thank you very much. Chris Costa reporting live. Thank you so much for your reporting all night long on this story. And we are going to continue to follow this story on Facebook Live, and we will bring you updates both on air and online starting at 6 o'clock, I believe, tomorrow on News Center. Have a great night, everybody.
Sit out with her. I really want you to what? What happened? They locked themselves in their car? No. Seriously? And that just shows they're scared of us now. They know we're not going to back down. We're not going to back down at all.
Bigger bag. You guys go turn whatever. Okay, take this card with you.
All right. You might want to hold on to it just because I have so much footage now. I don't even know what we're going to do with it all.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have another TV battery. Or no, we're not doing TV stuff, I guess. So. I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.